Good evening, and welcome to We All Gon' Die Wednesday. Livingston Man, roll that beautiful bean footage.
We all gon' die. We all gon' die. We all gon' die. It's a we all gon' die Wednesday.
And welcome to We All Gon' Die Wednesday.
How about that intro with the glitch there? We forgot to let the whole thing catch up to itself before we hit the live button. If you
Yeah.
were there, you were there. You got to see our cool new desk.
Livingston Man's
If you weren't
been
there,
playing,
you don't get to.
playing with his cool new camera, and we got a desk. We got a desk, like a double desk. This thing is absolutely freaking awesome, Livingston Man. I got the look at this. I'm saying. Livingston Man's got his 40 ounces of freedom to truck him on tonight. Celebrate the christening of the new desk. There you go.
It was that Eric fella from Nutrient Survival, because we went on live with him and he had like a desk and like if you've seen us the past couple of times with these things attached to our chairs, that was just ridiculous and scary. You might notice we got these big foam things so we don't
Thought it
knock
was
our
all
teeth
coming
out.
down.
Yeah.
I really did.
Mike's just stayed coming for him. It was attracted to him.
It's bogus. Eric N1RV, Leah Rogers, Jules, Southern Tier Prepper, Agent 99, Yankee Watchdog, Brett Guyver, Devil Dog, Prepper in the House, Yardbirds, Canadian What's Good, Ed Benoit, Lovin' Life, Kevlar, Miko Wolf, Wisconsin Farm Boy, Grit and Grace, Little Lone Prepper, East Tennessee Preparedness. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing tonight? Hope everybody's having a fabulous Wednesday so far, Wednesday evening. Tony Gotts, I did see something about that, but I didn't get to research it enough to be able to bring it to the table here this evening. Jules, good to see you, sister. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, Maggie, good to see you. But we do got a few different articles to touch on this evening. What the heck is the title of this stream again, Livingston Man?
Things to come. Things to come.
So everything here in this, stream tonight are all things that I think are going to continue, honestly. And this may be the first peek at it. Kind of a little dreary this evening, but we like to keep things lighthearted and look at the better side of things.
Now I'm fucking because I'm used to having a thing attached to the chair. I saw him moving all careful and weird because he's
Yeah. Now you can just throw yourself around.
A couple of interesting things going on. Like the world's
Much
on
tested.
The world is on fire still.
Yeah.
They can't. It's not really. That's our new reality. Okay. But also, here, there's a hurricane going on, dumping killer rain on people. We got,
man.
there's a presidential campaign, all this rhetoric and all this noise, right? Noise.
Boy, hey, man, is there a lot of noise? I'll tell you what, like a lot of noise from everywhere. It's like information overload, right, guys? I mean, honestly, it's nonstop barragement of unprecedentedness. It just keeps getting more unprecedented every single day. It's something else that's unprecedented, and I agree with Livingston Man's sentiment that I am so ready for some precedented times.
Can we just once? Like, I mean, I get it, but it's like they're like this is some season finale shit going on, man. And it's like, what are and how they gotta keep topping themselves over and over again. I mean, and this is where it gets interesting. Is like, is shit really happening, or are we being entertained?
Do you think it could all be part of just like a circus? Uh-oh.
My ride's here. He's impatient.
Yeah. Grateful Preps NJ, you nailed it right on the head. Ignore the noise. Watch for the signals. Last I saw, I'm not sure how it ended the day, but the stock market was going down again today. Slight gains yesterday, and it's down. Over the last 5 days, it's like the worst it's seen since like
it's rebounding.
6 years or something like that. The worst losses in 6 years. So it's pretty substantial. It's still up 10%, in the, I want to say the last year it's up 10%.
Good thing. So,
but
so the house is still always winning. That's
yeah,
cool.
yeah, it's still up 10%. But 10%, it's starting to close the gap towards being where it was a year ago, and wiping out all the gains. So it's crazy. It's crazy.
I was completely and entirely unaffected by it in the first phase. Okay, like
Right.
I didn't wake up this morning and like $10 million poorer, but I feel like if you woke up this morning and were $10 million poorer and like you were not like particularly devastated completely by this, like then you got enough money and shut your ass up.
Yeah.
You'll get it back. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps and do hard work like you told the rest of us to do, you fucking asshole. Enjoy it.
Tell me how you really feel, Livingston, man. Rural 2IC says silver is down to $26.83 buy time. Wow. I remember when silver was like $5 an ounce, man. I mean, we're going back a ways, but I remember.
Of course, now there's a couple of things most people don't understand, and I'm going to use very general terms here: gas prices and the economy for two. Like what I said to you when you were like, $10 trillion disappeared.
Yeah.
Okay, so how does that not fix inflation? Because now there's like really like now money's like worth something, right? There's a whole lot less of it, but no. So I ain't buying it. It's fake. That shit's stupid and it's fake. Oh, they lost at their stupid fucking online poker that they play. Oh.
Donald H. Hood says, I didn't get no damage at all from Cat 1 Hurricane Debbie in Apatoka, Florida, Mike and the Livingston, man. Donald, I'm very glad that you had no damage. I hope there was no like major flooding, and I hope nobody was affected, in your household by it. I know there's a lot of people who are being affected by it and will continue to be affected by it. I shared a video this morning on Facebook of some cars and homes that were in...
Fucking lights make it look like I'm wearing lipstick.
Yeah, I think the shadow's hitting your face just right. It's his lipstick.
Let's get it just right.
But I believe it was Sarasota, Florida, that was underwater. So
some people don't know this, but Sarasota, Florida, and I hope I'm not going to be a total jackass, but yeah, Sarasota is actual capital Florida. I mean, no, it's not. It's Tallahassee. See, caught myself. Tallahassee. All right.
Come on.
Shut up. You know what? Why the hell would I know much about Florida?
What
is there to know?
Well, Florida is real, right?
I've been there. All right. I've seen it.
I have never been to Florida.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like one of the only New Yorkers who's never been to Florida.
Even on vacation. That's when I went there. I just went on vacation.
No, we were too poor to go very far from home.
So you have legitimate reason to question Florida's existence. You ain't seen it. Why should that exist? And you know what else? If something is not being, here's how I know Ohio doesn't exist, is because I am not directly observing it. And when an object or thing is not being observed, it fades in and out of existence. It's the tree falls in the woods argument. Is Ohio there right now? Well, I'm not there, so no.
Kevlar, I hope all is well in Ocala, Florida. Hope you guys aren't, too awful affected by anything. Donald says, I live 20 miles north of Orlando. Oh, well, that puts it right on a map for us. Thank you.
They got hit in the what they call the Big Bend, right in the arc of the Gulf of Mexico, where the peninsula meets the Panhandle. From
Cherokee Survival. What's good, my friend? Good to
those
see you.
Panhandle Floridians, they're a different kind of
Southern
folk.
tier prepper.
Those Panhandle Floridians, they're more like your typical like Southerners, like Bayou, like Cajun,
Creole.
different kind of folks than what you're going to head down to Orlando. There's just nothing but Cuban mobsters walking around.
Mr. Zero says, I remember when Daytona Beach was the place. Now, not so much.
My old man used to go to Daytona Bike Week.
Kevlar did the typical Floridian hurricane preps, and he got drunk. That's yeah, you got to tackle it the way you got to tackle it, man. To each their own.
Floridians are different.
To each their own.
They're different.
Jay Creature. He's out of control. He's out of control.
I'm not going to... I know I'm handsome, all right? I know I'm ruggedly handsome. And y'all can just, revel in that fact. That's fine. That's what I'm here
Was
to
that your
do.
elbow that just exploded? Oh, my
Get
God.
that a lot, man.
Wow.
That's
He sounds
just
like
the start.
Rice
Okay, wait till I
Krispies.
stand up later.
Rice Krispies and celery together.
Here's to being, 40 or older. Where's my peeps at? When you're like, you know what? I'm going to go seize the day you stand up and 16 joints crack, 3 of which you were like, that was new.
And the day just
That was
seized you.
that was interesting. What
Yeah.
even do you call that?
Can I still walk?
Joint
That's
happened.
the next question. Is, can I still walk?
You fucking sneeze too hard. You got a back injury, son. You need recovery time. The
Mm-hmm.
last time I seriously hurt my back, pulled my sciatic real good, and was like messed up, it's because I was playing the air guitar in my kitchen trying to show off for Mrs. Livingston. I came in trying to rock out, dude, and just like, nah,
that's
actually,
great.
you're a freaking old
Oh, my
ass man, Matt, right now.
Broke himself.
Who was on that live stream last night with Vision and Roman Prepper? Anybody?
Yeah, press 1 in the chat if you were in Vision Preparedness's live stream last night with us and the Roaming Prepper. It was, oh man, I laughed till I cried. But we did talk about some real serious topics, man. Some real serious topics.
And we got a thing in the works, and I almost don't want to put it out there because I know y'all be sniping, taking shots at things. But we're talking about putting like a band together. Like we're gonna do like a collabo, like a summit they call it, but it's not a summit if you do it every week. It's a podcast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just get together. We're gonna go full Rogan style and tell them we got a new format. We're on a new channel.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Rumble channel has been established. That's right, Canadian. On the Rumble side, we're gonna take it over there and talk and walk the walk on the Rumble. I think we have like a whole 5 subscribers on Rumble, so we might even be able to live stream now. I think it requires like a handful of subscribers to be able to live stream. So if you are on Rumble, you should be able to find Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival over there. I don't know if it's in the description section or not. I mean, I just created the thing like yesterday or this morning, and all right, I think I created the account a while ago, but I never uploaded anything, so it all just kind of like sat in limbo.
You know what's like savage is when people like are on YouTube and they just like literally they got like a whole nother like formats like link on YouTube, and YouTube just has to sit there and like.
So there is
Seethe
a
and
way
cope with that.
to mirror your accounts so that when we upload something to YouTube, it would automatically go on to Rumble, but it's going to take a little while for it to upload to Rumble, so it's not like instantaneous. I would say from surfing around Rumble, I would say it is very similar to YouTube if you're
Rumble is
new to it.
Rumble is a Canadian. Let's call it like this. It's a Canadian servered YouTube, right?
Basically,
outside of that, it's not owned by Google. Number one, so
Sway, good to see you.
they have different rules. And number one, Rumble is what hosts Truth Social. If you're a big fan of former and perhaps soon to be President Trump, that's the format that hosts Truth Social and his all thing. You're allowed to say more and get away with more there. They're not so picky.
Yeah. Yeah, it apparently I had the account and I went there to follow a couple people. So when I eventually found out what the password was and logged back in, I realized I was following quite a few people, And I was like, oh, cool. You know, the Angry Preppers on Rumble and NY Preppers on Rumble. Everybody's on Rumble. I guess we was too busy, man. We didn't jump on the Rumble train, but
we didn't want to like just grab all the eggs and start trying to juggle them at once. You
got a hard enough time trying to master.
Yardbirds.
This.
I seen you.
Agent 99. Thank you so much.
Yardbirds. I seen you a million comments ago. Our audio sucked last night. Apparently, going on a shared thing like that with somebody else was different than how what we're doing here.
Well, especially without headphones, we have to turn the speakers on in the studio to be able to hear them, and speakers next to microphones. It's tricky. And
that being said, I appreciate you guys coming along and helping out with your feedback in terms of getting us like dialed in and tuned in and stuff. Because
absolutely.
Sometimes we're not sure what you guys are hearing, okay? All right, or what it sounds like. Without your feedback, we wouldn't know.
Canadian says, do a test now and go live on Rumble. Let's see. Hang on a second. My phone's back here charging. Let's see, Livingston, man. Can I even do that? I don't know.
Maybe from your phone, sure.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. The show is yours now, Livingston, man. They got me down the rabbit hole here.
Things to come.
I gave you all the links. I'm just messing with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a matter of fact, one of these in particular disturbed me to my core.
Yeah. This one.
The super rich are building luxury fortresses, and I don't think they intend to use them. What I think is this is just some flex. You see what these folks do, okay? You guys see this shit? Look at this. The bunker. I mean, yes.
This is what the rich folks are doing.
All right, this is from CNN. All right, operating theaters, bowling alleys, and home cinemas. Not happy with safe rooms. The super rich are building luxury fortresses.
It's true.
And what we see is like these are people that have like this disposable income and they're hot for the moment and they're like
Johnny Preps, cut it out.
They reason need to build like they make the. What I get from this is thank you for building that for us, because you're gonna just fuck off on your yacht when shit goes down. Okay, you're not going to that super cool bunker, and it doesn't matter because we're gonna end up coming up on it, and we're gonna backfeed the septic system into the ventilation system because a cave is a grave, and without proper means to defend it. And I don't care who you are, but let's say you're a big, badass, rich person, and the dude you left up top to save your ass, you better give them a real reason to be loyal, because otherwise they're just going to, like, backfead your septic system into your ventilation.
I'm not
We're
sure.
live on Rumble now, too.
I'm not sure.
It says,
It
21
just
seconds.
Yeah, I don't know. Could be.
We're not simulcasting.
Could
This
be.
is you're
No,
live from
that's
your
a
phone.
total. That's a total separate live stream here, but it may be. I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else,
You guys will have to let me know.
on
Jumping
Rumble.
back and
What's
forth.
good? We are Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival.
And this is We All Gonna Die Wednesday.
You found the gem in the coal stack here. Okay, that guy right there is Mike. I'm the Livingston man.
That's it.
We got no lower thirds. We're super. We are.
I don't even know if it's real or if I hit the stop button. If this is just gonna post as a video. I'm learning.
How you guys doing on
I'm
Rumble?
learning.
We don't know how to use this yet,
No,
and
I'm
you can't
learning.
hear us the same way our folks on
and
YouTube
I don't see a
can.
chat
just
or anything.
yet.
I don't know.
So, things to come.
Livingston man is an experienced squatter. That's funny.
And I wasn't always.
You weren't always a squatter.
Well, they didn't always have the town named after me. This place used to be called like
That's a new
some
thing.
other dude's name until I showed up. And they were like, he's way cooler, man.
That's right.
Rumble folks, yeah, you can't hear or see us the same way. We're all right. YouTube people, we're on Rumble. Rumble people, we're on YouTube.
That's right.
Everybody,
That's right. We're all over the
do
place.
your thing.
Not live, says Agent 99. Thank you. So I'm just gonna hit the stop button here.
Cool.
There you go. We're just gonna go next, and I'm just gonna keep hitting next, and whoa, okay, and I'm just gonna click publish.
Mike learns how to use Rumble Live.
No, you got to sign like agreements and stuff. I'm just gonna put this away. I'm just gonna
St. Ides, okay, yes, all that nasty shit.
Bro.
But not only is it the Old English, but there's mongoose, St. Ides,
The black cobra or whatever.
yeah, all those, and then they started coming out with that high gravity beer. Like it was my generation that was new to that when they were like, this high gravity, and they were like, because we can't call it high alcohol, but what they did was like, because what does high gravity do? It pulls you down, man.
Yeah, definitely not live on Rumble. Maybe
I came from we was bad kids from the country, dude. We used to, not do things like by the law's recommendation, like, I mean, what? So you drank a 40 of high gravity and drove the van back to the house, whatever. You didn't hurt nobody, did you? Good, don't.
Jake Creature says Rumble is for WWE. Bro, I'll tell you what, if it wouldn't hurt me so much.
Let's get
If
ready
I could get my doctor to give me a
can't say that.
prescription for Motrin, I would consider it.
A prescription for Motrin.
Yeah,
It's
like the
ibuprofen.
big ones, bro.
So take
big
4 of them.
Yeah, I guess
What
you could
the
just
fuck?
do
He said,
that.
I hate when I go to the doctor, man, because if I am at the doctor, like there's something has happened, because I don't fuck with that shit. And then they're like, well, here's some 800 milligram Motrin. I need to go to a pharmacy to get fucking aspirin, bro. What the hell? Don't do that shit to me. I'm not saying give me painkillers, but I may, consider it. Okay? Let me get them Vicodin 30s, bro. Guys, can I just chill for a minute? Doc?
That's not. I
good money.
really don't like prescribed pain medicine. I cannot
That makes
function
one of
on
us.
it. It's not.
I'll be functioning, bro.
No, it's not.
I'll be functioning.
Not
You
a
don't
thing
give
of
me
mine. I hate that shit. It's terrible. It's like super duper addictive, and no, man. When I had a bad tooth infection, I went through withdrawal from that stuff from just like a couple of days, and I tell you what, anybody who's ever withdrawn from any kind of opioid, and you did it, you're an incredible person, and don't ever stop. Don't go back. Don't give up. Don't give up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amen.
That shit's nasty, bro.
Listen, I'm not talking about getting addicted to drugs and abusing, but
but going to the doctor's needing some strong pain relief. I totally get that.
maybe some of you guys noticed that my teeth are a little fucked up. And I've been to the dentist on this kind of thing before where they hurt like bad and it's like, fuck you.
Yeah.
But I was like, listen, I have to be able to function, doc. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
cause he wanted to just dope me out with the fucking cool shit. And I'm like, I can't. I was like, my job requires me to, do stuff. And so what he did was he split it. He said, all right, when you're going to go use the chainsaws and the lawnmowers at work, he's like, take this ibuprofen and keep you under control while the antibiotics work. But when you're home playing the video games and you're done for the evening, he's like, take fucking Vicodin, bro, just chill out. It'll help you sleep. All right, that's what I'm advocating here. I'm not just like abuse drugs and shit. I mean,
No. I totally
blackjack
get
and hookers. That's right. I take it all back.
Oh man.
Enough of this sad, savage shit.
Kevlar, have a great night, brother. Yeah. You know what I found is that for me, the combined ones, the ibuprofen and acetaminophen in that one tablet from Advil.
Yo, 2 of them a day
Those
keeps my ass going, bro.
those things work incredibly well together. They both different medicines, so they're both doing different things. One's taking away inflammation, the other one's targeting the pain, and that's as far as I like to go, man. That's it. I mean, if it's something really hurts, there's a bottle of whiskey in the cabinet. You know what I mean?
I mean, I don't walk in
pour it on it.
I don't walk in the doctor's office like, yo, you know what I'm here for, man. But I tell them straight up, listen, shit hurts all day long. I kind of am like used to it at this point. Am I right, you guys? Like,
Yeah, you become almost numb to it.
I was thinking like the 2 things I was thinking is imagine being able to just like click like reset yourself to when you were like 15 years old, like body wise, not age or looks or anything, but just your elbows don't crack because you picked up a beer and like this, like imagine all that shit. You don't hurt your back because you're trying to impress your wife, like that.
Well,
it's embarrassing.
I hate to say that we're
hell?
not, working a physically demanding job. I don't want to say that we're not in shape, but perhaps better conditioning would benefit us. I don't know. I'm old. I don't know.
I feel like I ain't going to no gym. Like, listen, I perform
rough.
physical labor. Like
Michigan Outpost, Carolina Oma.
Physical fitness is a good place to get in, you guys, because
Yeah, man. Get as healthy as you can now. As healthy as you can. If you're on the fence about a medical procedure.
if you got the insurance, get it all done.
Do
get it
do
all
it. Do it.
done.
Make the appointments
Whatever.
today. Make them today. What
are they gonna do?
questioning something? Get it checked out.
What are they gonna do? They're gonna unfix your teeth? Huh? They're gonna, the repo man shows up. I'm gonna need your eyes, bro. What do you mean? Oh, you didn't pay for that LASIK surgery. Oh.
Some random dude. What's good, my brother?
They strap you down and they take it back. Please don't reverse my vasectomy, please.
Oh man, Livingston, man. What was the
actual, point of what we're doing tonight? So check it out, guys. We got.
Oh,
What the hell is going on?
this is fantastic. This is one of my favorites.
So apparently,
Oh yeah.
absolute godless heathens, the most evil demons from hell, have targeted,
Taylor Swift concerts.
as well as a whole bunch of other weird shit that Fox News has decided to show us right as we start talking. I will not abide this shit, okay?
They love it.
Thou shalt not fucketh with Taylor. And that's not me speaking, okay? You think China has like a strong armed force? You think Russia is a superpower? Have you ever heard of the Swifties? Okay, whoever this person was, whoever they work for, and every single fucking person involved in the bloodline of every person involved in this plot is fucked. The Swifties know no mercy.
They know everything too.
They will find you. They will haunt you. They will run you ragged. You're done. Okay, you mess with the wrong girl here, and you mess with the wrong fan base. And listen, we are not attacking everybody anymore. This is fucking bullshit. You got political issues, go fuck yourself. Trying to fucking cause violence at a Taylor Swift concert, a fucking venue that has no bearing on any of that.
Yep.
And you need to feel the need to bring your hate and your nonsense there. Why don't you just take a nice long walk into the woods and not come back, dude? Let's just do it like that. Enough of this horse shit. I don't care. People think that the answer to their problems is to remove some perceived opposition. It has to cease to exist. You know what that is? That is insecurity. That is low self-esteem. That is incel piece of shit behavior. And it's time we start pointing fingers and stop trying to be nice. Oh my God, we wish we could have helped him. Now fuck them. All right. People that act like this, these are the people that need to get put away. They used to do that, but separated from society.
Yeah.
You cannot function. You are wrong. Everyone knows it. Except you. Sorry. Now call it a red flag law or whatever I'm saying, but this has got to stop, everybody. The answer to your problems is not to remove the opposition. You ain't right because there's nobody else left. That's bullshit. You heard me, right? Okay, because I'm not going to say it again.
Preach it.
Pisses me off. I love Taylor Swift, okay?
I'll tell you what, man. You have to... If you guys aren't serious about getting medical training, please do. Please do. It's so important because we see every day that there's more and more crazy fucking people out there, man. And the world is really, really scary. And please go get quality medical training, carry quality medical gear. They make the kits so small now. You can slide them in your back pocket. Honestly, you can slide them in your back pocket, man.
And if you're mad because I just dropped a bunch of glass slippers that fit you, go get quality therapy.
Word. Agent 99 is taking a first aid class this weekend. Fantastic.
Yardbirds. I mean, there is that, but, we're looking past it. She sings like a bird, and you know what? Her music's actually not terrible.
Jay Creature. No, we can't go that. You can't go that route. We get flagged so fast for. Well, I'm probably already flagged because I said, I take the Advil and Tylenol combination that comes from a bottle from Advil. I'll probably get demonetized because of that.
Abuse drugs. I just,
Rabid Coyote, yeah, tourniquet, man. Make sure you get a good one too. Don't buy some Amazon bullshit and say it's just as good. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's a piece of shit. Get a North American Rescue tourniquet. The ones that I saw that came with the East Tennessee IFAC, the Rhino Rescue ones. Those are super heavy duty as well. I literally tested the thing out myself, and I could not pop it. So. I believe in the Rhino Rescue. I believe in the North American Rescue because I've used both of them. I've trained with both of them.
Some random dude.
New York
Thanks
redneck,
for coming by.
absolutely. If you can
enjoy your vacation.
If you can afford to buy from Bear Independent, do it. Otherwise, get what you can afford. Get a cat tourniquet. They're important. They're important. They can save the life of yourself or someone you love.
The physics of these kind of things are all the same. Question of convenience. You can make a tourniquet out of a belt. You can make a tourniquet out of rope. You can do there's ways to do this shit. But yeah, get the training. Don't use a tourniquet if you don't know how. Don't do that. Don't I did this and called. No, don't do it.
So we're not going to say don't try to save somebody's life, but
no, not if you don't know how.
Learn now. Now is the time to learn. You can watch videos here on YouTube, I'm sure. Take a class. Stop to Bleed classes are free nationwide. Just type that into Google and find one.
The government pays for that.
Yeah,
your tax dollars.
They're free. They're free, and they will teach you how to apply a tourniquet, how to pack a wound, how to stop somebody from bleeding to death. The most important things are ABC, airway, breathing, circulation, right? If you can't breathe, you're not going to be around too long. If you don't have a clear airway, you're going to stop breathing soon. And if there's not any blood in your body, you're not going to be alive for very long. So 3 big things you want to take care of.
So Johnny Preps, listen, I was in a CPR class and this dude literally was like, what if they don't have no head? Like, should I do CPR? And everybody was like, probably not. I think you cause more damage. You're just going to pump what's left of them out at this point. But, I guess the question had to be asked. But most of the class thought that maybe it didn't. And, you get that. But you know what? When it comes to that, homie didn't know. He didn't know. So he asked. So he looked stupid. But maybe he didn't know that, like, you CPR on a headless person might not work good. But now he knows that. And
Gotta learn.
You got to learn. And I did this in Call of Duty, I crouched over the homie and pressed X. That is not the same.
No.
That is not the same.
Donald says, I take Bear Chewable 81 milligram aspirin once a day for my congestive heart failure. Mike in the Livingston, man. Wow. I'm actually on an aspirin regimen too. Yeah. Oh, good golly.
This here is, it's my elixir, bro. Well, not exactly Old English. This is bringing me back.
He's reliving his childhood.
This one time we got a great deal, man. It was like a 24 pack of straight up glass 40s and shit for like not a whole lot. And so we made him give us a whole like rack of paper bags, and we went back to like the studio, and we were just hanging out like listening
paper bags and 40s.
You were listening to West Coast gangster rap, like wearing black hoodies, like drinking 40s out of paper bags, and we had like Dutchies and shit. It was fun. Of course we were white as fuck. I'm sorry, but
where is it? The Prepping Mantis says rats tourniquets are important to have as well for children, smaller adults, and animals, in my opinion. The Prepping Mantis, absolutely. I don't like exclude any medical equipment unless the packaging is torn and it doesn't really look sanitary anymore, and I question its usability.
Guard dogs are barking their feds are out there.
Well, they could be. You never know. Winning streak. Have a great night. Enjoy dinner.
couple of folks are on vacation. They had to step out. You know what I'm saying? Get back to the pool, man. That's what's up.
Yeah. Some random dude. If you're on vacation, bro, enjoy the show. But there's
Yardbirds,
very little modding to be done in this community. It's a pretty tight knit group, and I tell you what, man, we police ourselves.
I always want to put people on timeout, but then I don't do it. If you ain't supposed
to be here, if you ain't acting right, if you are sketchy, everybody's gonna know about it because that's how we roll. We look out for each other, man. You know, you see something, say something, call somebody, straight up. Don't take it into your own hands. Call somebody. It's not worth it.
Yank your camera out, get evidence. I mean, I guess do what you can.
Sure. Just don't put yourself in harm's way.
That's it.
You know, don't
make a situation.
I don't know
worse.
if you necessarily want to pull your phone out and start videotaping and tip people off. Sometimes it's better to just call somebody and tell them what you saw.
Be there.
Especially, you know, if something freaks one of us out, then you know it's some freaky shit, man. You know, we're not the faint of heart here.
I'm with Yardbirds. I don't like the sight of blood either. Sort of differently though. If it's mine, I'm just gonna faint dead away, and that is like from the most minor of injuries. Okay, like if it drips at all, I'm gonna have to have a seat. All right, but if it's you, you're all right. I don't care. It's gonna hurt.
Yeah,
you.
rub some dirt on it. You'll be fine.
Yeah, quit your bitching. You know.
Yeah. That's a big one.
Actually, Yardbirds loves blood. I mean, you ever seen his profile picture? He clearly just drinks the shit and probably bathes in it too. Look at him. Let's just.
Devil Dog Prepper says helping people today comes with a lot more backlash than what it used to. Devil Dog, you ain't kidding, man.
It's like not recommended.
Yeah. You totally assume a lot of liability when you intervene in situations, right? Doesn't matter what the situation really is. If you're intervening with somebody who's not your family, your child, you are stepping into somebody else's world, and you open yourself up for a lot of liability, even if that's helping. So it's important to know once you commit to that, you need to stay committed to that.
There's an old saying, the road to hell is paved with good intentions.
It's true.
Sometimes you just gotta say, fuck them. I got things to do today. I'm sorry you just like wrecked your car out in front of me, and it was possibly my fault because I was eating painkillers and drinking Old English. But you know what? I have a dentist appointment to get to. Okay. Gotta be out. It's a hit and run. I didn't hit nobody.
Michigan Outpost, I'm so glad that the surgery went well and that the baby is doing well and stable. Very glad to hear that, and we're still pulling for all you guys, man.
Can't believe they would say that.
Oh, what? Insert ads here?
Right when you said that.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Shameless capitalism.
Yeah.
You see why, like...
YouTube's pretty terrible.
You guys got to admit that there are things about our current society that are just...
Oh, look at
inexcusable. Shameless. Okay, if I had to use a word for like to sum up society today, it's got to be shameless. Just.
Oh yeah, no more decency, no more. It's just
complete degeneracy of all the values all of us were taught were important. I mean, right? I'm not the only one.
No, morals are gone. Decency's gone. Fear of a higher power is gone. Honestly, nobody's afraid of anything anymore. Nobody's.
People become such edgelords, right? They got to be so anti whatever the thing. They got to be, I'm going to take the extreme view of that. I do that with you here. You say I play devil's advocate.
Yeah.
But these people are like for real. Like they're like.
Yeah, that's what they actually believe.
And they want to challenge like cultural norms and stuff. That's fine, man. Paint your fingernails black and dye your hair blue. Nobody gives a fuck. I was doing that 20 years ago. You're not cool. All right. You know what I also didn't do was, the whole, that whole thing y'all be doing these days and we won't touch on. But it's that, listen, you can go ahead and shock society and be an individual without having to be just this completely anti-everything person.
Yeah.
Negative Nancy, basically. Like, meh, meh, meh. It's not even bleeding heart liberals. At least they meant well. These are like stabbing heart liberals that just want to like destroy everything for like reasons that aren't even known to them, let alone everyone else. You can do this. This is fine, but this used to be all we wanted. There's no separation of like bedroom and fucking society anymore.
Yeah. It brings some privacy back to your life. Devil Dog Prepper says, I find it amazing that instead of helping someone, they pull their damn phone out and videotape them. Sad.
I'm helping.
I agree.
Influencer.
I agree. What we do around here is scripted for the most part. All of this is for education, but ultimately this is entertainment, right? That's what we do here. We come here to entertain our audience and hopefully educate them maybe a little bit on something.
I like to think that our biggest fans know, especially my side. Listen, I'm the wild card around here, and everybody knows it. When I know what I'm talking about, you guys get it. And I like to think that when I am just joking or going off on a limb and being my crazy ass self, that you guys get that as well. It is though intended to be educational, right? Like you're trying to just all I want to do really. You want to make people
more prepared,
right? And I want to make people think and really help them, like figure out how they're going to do it.
Yeah,
is all. But it's the yin and the yang, bro. Like Lennon McCartney kind of thing. Like okay,
doing it.
You guys know when I'm joking, I like to think I don't want to have to put a disclaimer in front of every damn thing I say.
Tuck by V says, I'm not recording anything, not my thing. I get it, man. A lot of people, I'm a helper. I always, help the guy with the flat tire or somebody's moving, they call me and whatever it is. That's not a jab at you, Eric. But people look to me for a hand occasionally, and sometimes they're not. You can see that they just need help, and I'm not the type of guy to walk past that. So, offer it where I can. It has bitten me in the ass a few times.
Help when you can.
Yeah,
that's all.
Well, we did a whole live stream about this, man.
Like this
whole stream.
There was this one time, me and Mrs. Livingston went to the local store, and like this lady's like car like just wouldn't start, and I happened to have a junk pack in the truck, and I was like, "You want me to get you?" And so I hooked up the jump pack and got her on the way. And it's what you do. You help if you can. If you can't help, are you sure? Okay, no, I can't. Don't worry about it then.
Canadian says, I'm not on the moving help list anymore. Fuck that. Bro, I get it. Yeah, nope. If you go and you do something for somebody and you don't ever want to do it again, just do a really freaking bad job at it, right? If you do a really crummy job, nobody's ever going to ask you to do that again. Ever.
Again, my friend circle is beyond the age of like, you help me move, bro. And I'd be approaching it like negotiations. I'd be like, yo, listen, I got you, man. Like, what do you guys? I got pizzas, I got beer, I'll fucking throw you cash. Like, you gotta be like, listen, if you're gonna ask your friends to like help you do this kind of thing, like, we're all adults here.
Yeah.
I'm not coming out. Pizza. I'm listening. I'm listening.
You have my attention.
What kind of pizza? Where'd you get it? Who made the potato salad? But we'll make an agreement.
Yeah. I will work for food or just for friends in general. And if you need help, holler at your boy. You got a question? Holler at your boy. I'm here for you.
In terms
as
of,
I can be.
In terms of what it costs, like imagine you were working for like a Burger King value meal an hour. well, that's still like $18.99 an hour. But
Yeah.
but now you have fed yourself for like 8 days in one day with just straight Burger King, and I don't know where I'm going with this, but I feel like it's almost worth more than money.
Jay Creature wants to know if we can redo the intro video with Livingston Man in a straitjacket. Totally.
I don't have a straitjacket yet, but I bought a lab coat.
Oh yeah,
Because I thought that would be fun to bring into future episodes.
Absolutely.
And we're gonna, as a matter of fact, we
when he's ready to be Professor Livingston Man. Oh yeah, our little friend back here. He's working while we're hanging out, and it's so quiet. You don't even hear.
We got a thing in the works, and hopefully it becomes even more. But we have a thing that we're going to show you guys, and it's really cool. And when we get around to showing you what it is and what it can do, you're going to want to buy one, especially because of the price of it.
Oh yeah,
we'll be getting to that.
Oh yeah,
in about a week or so.
Livingston, man, I tell you what, man, I've been doing a lot of behind the scenes work. I haven't been posting a lot of videos, right? I honestly, the channel has not seen a lot of videos. I'll go live when I can and things like that. It's a big production to put a video together. It's a lot of work because, Livingston Man's not, you can tell the videos that Livingston Man has produced, and then you can tell the garbage that I just record and post, right? Because that's what I'm good at. I can record it and post it. That's about it. He is the doctor of everything that is cool here at Hudson Valley Prepping. If you saw something cool, a cool edit, a cool whatever, it's from him, not from me, because I sit here and talk into the microphone, right? It's a lot of work to put those together.
Like
and I've been doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes. So we've got a whole, we were short on products to review, and we needed to freshen some things up here. So I've been reaching out to companies, and folks like Vision Preparedness have actually reached out to companies on behalf of us and said, hey, you should talk to these guys. So shout out to Trent over at Vision Preparedness, man. Really, really appreciate hooking us up with Opus. So we've got some things in the works with Opus. We have some things in the work with Midland Radios. We have some things in the works with Nutrient Survival. We have some things in the works with the ScentLock Corporation. Mirror Safety.
Some of y'all
got some stuff in the works, guys. I'm saying,
ScentLock is good for all us people that don't like to take showers. All right.
Well, ScentLock is so much better than that. It's so much better than that. And we'll
so much more
we'll
than even that.
I've been using their gear for a long time, and I trust it. It stood the test of time. And when I had the chance to become affiliated with them, I couldn't say no. So, Moldy Soldier, yeah, he went there, bro. He went there.
I have a whole ass.
You could tell. You don't even have to see the whole bottle, but you know it. He came out with one in each hand, and I was like, man, listen, we ain't getting through this stream like that.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you about the woman that you want to marry. All right, Mrs. Livingston had to go down to Red Hook. Do a vehicle swap thing. She came back and she's like, I got you 2 glass 40s of Old English. I know you love that shit. And I was like, hell yeah, babe. Oh, hell yeah. That's That's the woman that you love and marry right there. The one that knows that you like this right here and brings home for you.
Canadian says,
it's 1993 Compton over here,
company. Bro. Yeah, it really is. It really is. Canadian, I love their products. They keep me warm in the woods. They keep me scent free in the woods. The camouflage patterns that they have are incredible. Some new stuff, and I know that you kind of geek out over camouflage patterns, so it's something I'm interested for you to check out too, Livingston Man. They got some really, really cool stuff.
Livingston Man's bladder extends into his legs, Eric. I'm good, man. I actually piss out my feet. So I just, it's fine.
Man.
Scent lock is cool stuff. Now, what I did is because I couldn't at the time, scent lock was like real, like snobby shit.
Yeah,
When I used to
yeah.
hunt. So what I did, I went to an Army Navy store. Oh man, where was this place? Remsen, New York.
Okay.
On the way up to Old Forge, going to the Adirondacks, and I stopped there, and they had a brand new, like in the plastic, U.S. military mop suit.
Right.
With the charcoal liner.
Yeah.
And it's like the same thing. And I picked this suit up for like $25.
Wow.
And I still have it. But the issue with the scent lock, am I right? Maybe it's scent lock, but this suit, I know, you can't wash it.
Oh, okay.
It washes the charcoal out.
Well, no,
It
scent
doesn't work
lock.
right.
Scent lock's a total different process. They got a couple different ways that they help remove your scent, but they got some tricks up their sleeves nowadays.
Well, because in my experience, what happens with scent lock, it comes with this bag that you keep it in, right?
Well, yeah. I mean,
that's because it
helps to recharge it.
It doesn't stop you from stinking. It just traps it. So
correct.
The inside of that coat be stinking like your ass.
That's right.
But
right. So scent lock actually has bags now that have ozone generators built into them that you can put your scented up hunting clothes in and kind of scrub them so that you don't go out smelling like your funky pits. Yeah. I tell you what, they got some awesome stuff, man.
Talk about devil's advocate. Listen, today, as a matter of fact, I was driving a loud ass, like, zero turn mower hogging like a field with the thing, wearing a neon green shirt, singing at the top of my lungs, like, I don't know, Green Day or Bad Religion or whatever in my earbuds. And you know what I saw is I look over and there's like 5 deer like standing right there. I'm like, it's like deer hunters be out here like scent locking and camouflage.
You
and
know
shit.
what? That's not. You're not looking in the petting zoo for the kind of deer that we're after, Livingston, man. You got to go up to the tippy tops, the ledges. You got to get deep into the woods and hunt the big ones. Hunt the big ones. And I gotta tell you, I'm getting really excited because it is scouting season, and if you just hanging out, man, I'm gonna have to kidnap you, throw you in the truck, and we can go scouting together.
I always hated hunting. I'm actually a big kind of like animal person, like which will be my downfall. Now, don't get me fucking wrong. I have ate 3 men and will do it again. But when it comes to like otherwise hurting or abusing an animal, like listen, I had to put down a rabid skunk once with a 22 from like fucking 200 yards away, and I like was feeling a way about it. You know what I mean? I'm that guy.
I'm sorry. Well, for me, it's.
No, but at the same time, I love me a cheeseburger. I will eat the venison steak. I ain't got that.
It's
like
proper wildlife management. You're not going in to like eradicate anything. We're selectively taking a few out of the herd. So
I'm an animal person, but somehow I hold this dual belief that like if I owned a cow, I would pamper the creature. I'd blow dry the sumbitch. But I'll go to McDonald's and get like 3/4 pounders, no question, and not make the connection. Okay, not my cow, right?
Well, he doesn't like the furry little creatures that live in the woods. Well,
Leave them alone.
Wow.
You're in their house, man. You
they're
rude son bitch. Imagine I just walk in your house. Well, imagine I walk in your living room and you just like come out like looking for coffee in the morning. Ow, you piece of shit. What the fuck is that? I did it. It was sportsmanlike, was it? Hiding on a mountaintop, calling in an artillery strike with your fucking 338 Lapua from 800 miles away.
No,
hunting.
I got to tell you, my absolute favorite way
Archers?
to hunt is archery.
That's it. Now you're talking. That's fair.
I love bow hunting.
That's fair. They got to get close, and you got one shot.
Correct.
That's
correct.
Fair.
I really enjoy bow hunting, and I can't wait to get back to it this year. Having good legs, and almost a whole year under my belt to get them going again. We're climbing some ridges. We're running some deer trails this year, and Livingston Man's gonna figure out how to attach a GoPro to me while I do the whole thing, so we can make some content out of it. Because I want to take you guys with me for the scouting process, the cameras, the hunting, the whole 9 yards, man. Because I think it's important that folks learn. I'll pass on the knowledge that I have, and put it all put it all out there for everybody. So hopefully you can learn a thing from me, and maybe I can learn something from some of you older, more experienced guys. Just tips in the chat, man. I love being in the field. The woods is like my second home.
Personally, I always thought that you should do way more hunting videos because when you do them, as a person who's watched you, you are automatic. You're speaking from play because you know what the actual fuck you're talking about, and this is the best content, but also it's useful because you are not like just talking out your ass. This is how it is done.
I've been doing it for a long time, man.
And so many people, there's those of us that have done this, and then there is like a break in society of people who have not done this, or worse, think they know how, having never done it.
Well, I'll tell you what, you're going to learn. It's not going out and shooting deer. I can tell you that right now. Maybe get lucky. I've seen a lot of folks just walk out first time ever going hunting, walk out with the tags and shoot the biggest buck the locals have ever seen. And this dude, he's up from wherever, bought an out-of-state hunting license last night, overslept, walked into the woods, pissed off 3 people walking in, and shot the monster that everybody's been talking about. And it happens. Beginner's luck, man. Beginner's luck.
When
some people are just lucky.
When SHTF happens, the rules.
Oh man,
now it boils down to a moral code, not a legal one, because no cops are coming. This is where shit starts to suck.
Yeah.
Because now it's already a thing where people show up and they shoot the deer out your backyard, and the road jackers or whatever you want to call them, right? Poachers is the real word. Again, something I don't agree with. Take a hunter safety course. I got my hunting license late. I think I was like maybe 18 or 20 years old when I took the hunter safety course and went and got my license.
I was actually older than that when I did it. I mean, I'd been in the woods a ton of times.
But I feel like actually being older, and I'm speaking to people that maybe haven't done this before. Obviously, there's going to be some old heads in here that already done this a million times. But if you haven't, it's not hard, and it will give you an understanding of
nature,
the conservation aspect of it. You're not out there to commit genocide. Okay,
no.
It is. Lots of different choices have to be made, and you kind of pick one and groom it, and the word is harvest. It's not I went and shot a deer. No, I harvested one.
Correct.
All right. It's what's the word? It's not horticulture or agriculture. It's like a husbandry.
Yeah. Well, basically. But yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of effort. It's a lot of effort, and then if you do harvest something, then the real work starts. Then it's a race against the clock and the temperatures and what you're going to do, how you're going to process that animal and break it down. Are you the type of person who has no clue and you're just going to drop it off at a local butcher? Yeah, which there's nothing. Hey, all the more power to you.
Have you ever processed a chicken? Because a deer is like a couple hundred pounds more than that.
Well, not a couple hundred. Around here, the deer, on average, I would say between 100 and 175 pounds. 175 pounds is a big deer here in New York.
A 75-pound chicken's a pretty big fucking chicken. When I say it's 100 pounds more, he said 175 pounds. The chicken's like 5 pounds, you guys. Yeah. Start small. Remember biology class, and they made you dissect a frog? Kind of what you're doing. You're going to cut off certain muscle groups and proteins. They call them steaks and cuts. But that's what you're doing. This was a living creature, and you're going to cut it apart, and you're going to process it and make it into food.
Yeah, and you gain a new respect for the wildlife when you harvest something. I think you definitely have like a moment.
If you don't feel like
if you don't, you're a different kind of person than me.
Yeah, no, I get like that's that farm life thing. I can't expect like cattle ranchers, especially to feel for every single cow. It'd be, I think that they probably do,
Right.
but it's got to be a little bit like
Ghost LinkedIn. Yeah, they do explode, bro. I don't know why, but I seen it.
fucking simulation. Yeah, the deer explode when you go there. Do you hear yourselves?
Well, folks,
It's totally real.
I want to thank y'all for joining us on this We All Gonna Die Wednesday. We really appreciate you being here. If you're new here, consider hitting the subscribe button. All you old timers, y'all know what to do, man. Smash that like button. Leave a comment after you leave the live chat. Just write something.
Be cool if you guys like shared the damn video once in a while.
That help a little bit too.
Like, comment.
We really, really, really appreciate your support. We appreciate you hanging out with us, and it was great talking with all you guys tonight. Hudson Valley Prepping Survival Livingston, man. We out of here.